So, we are the group 5 and today's discussion, we discuss the postmodern and contemporary architecture, a comparative look. Explore the fascinating evolution of architectural design through postmodernism and contemporary styles. These presentations examines key characteristics, influential architects, and the transition between these groundbreaking movements. Historical context: Modernism 1920s to 1960s, characterized by simplicity, functionality, and rejection of ornament forms follows function was the guiding principle. So, sa panahon po ng 1920s to 1960s, ang mga architectural po na mga bahay po noon ay simple lang po. Basta po, andun po yung yung functionality ng isang architecture. Number 2, postmodernism 1960s to 1990s emerged as a reaction against modernism, embrace complexity, contradiction, and historical reference. So, dito po sa number 2 na to, dito na po pumapasok yung mga architectural na meron pong historical. Yun po yung mga example na lang po, yung Roman architecture, yung mga ganyan po. Number 3, contemporary 1990s to present, blends various styles and embrace technological advancements, focuses on sustainability and innovative forms. So as a present day po, ang mga architecture po natin ngayon ay talagang may related na po siya sa technology, and mas maganda po yung design ngayon kumpara noon. Mas maganda siyang tingnan sa ating mata yung design po ng architecture ngayon.
Postmodern and contemporary architecture are two distinct movements that reflect different philosophies, aesthetics, and cultural contexts in design. Postmodern architecture represents a significant shift in architectural philosophy characterized by a departure from strict modernist ideals. Its playfulness, embrace of history, and contextual sensitivity have made a lasting impact on the built environment, influencing contemporary architectural practices as well. While the movement has evolved and diverged, the principles of postmodernism continue to resonate in today's architectural endeavors. While the contemporary architectures reflects the complexities and challenges of modern life, addressing issues such as sustainability, technological advancement, and cultural diversity. It is characterized by its willingness to experiment with form, material, and function, making it a dynamic and evolving field. As society continues to change contemporary architecture, we adapt and respond, shaping not only the built environment but also the way people experience and interact with space. The postmodern architecture often reacts against the rigidity of modernism by embracing historical references and eclecticism, while the contemporary architecture embodies a broader and more fluid approach characterized by innovation, sustainability, and the variety of stylistic expression. Both movements reflect their respective cultural context and continue to influence architectural discourse today.
So the key characteristics of postmodernism are rejection of modernist principles, contextual design, and complexity and contradiction. In rejection of modernist principles, postmodernism challenged the austere functionalism of modernist architecture. It reintroduced ornament and historical references, while in contextual design, buildings were designed to fit within their cultural and physical environments. This approach contrasted with modernism's universal style. And lastly, in complexity and contradiction, postmodern architecture embraced complexity in form and meaning. It often incorporated contradictory elements and multiple interpretations. Next slide, postmodern versus modern architecture. Modernism and postmodernism are aspects. So, to differentiate them, the form in modernism is simple and functional, while the form in postmodernism is complex and symbolic. The ornamentation in modernism is minimal to none, while the ornamentation in postmodernism is abundant and eclectic. Its color palette in modernism are neutral and monochromatic, while the color palette in postmodernism are bold and varied. Lastly, its historical references in modernism is rejected, while the historical references in postmodernism are embraced, often ironically.
Influential postmodern architects. So let's start with Robert Venturi, known for his book Complexity and Contradiction in Architecture, designed the Vanna Venturi House, an iconic postmodern residence. So I'll give the second one is Michael Graves, created colorful, playful designs. Like the Portland building, his work often incorporated classical elements in unconventional ways. So the third one is Philip Johnson, transitioned from modernism to postmodernism. His 8080 building, now is the Sony Tower in New York, is a landmark of postmodern design. So Charles Moore, for the fourth one, designed the Piazza d'Italia in our New Orleans, showcasing postmodernism, use of historical references, and vibrant colors. Those are the four. So notable postmodern buildings is Portland Building. Michael Graves' controversial masterpiece features a color facade and classical elements, challenging modernist norms. So the one that I've said earlier, Piazza d'Italia, that's Charles Moore's public plaza in New Orleans, combines classical Roman elements with modern materials and bold colors. So AT&T building, that's Philip Johnson's skyscraper, features a distinct chiptail top, blending historical references with modern form. Those are the three major examples of what they've done. But still, history has been said that they still have many things that they've done, not just the ones who are in the facts, but still they have done not in just the books, but they have done so much more. So that's it.
Rise of contemporary architecture. Number 1. Technological advancement. New material or computer-aided design allow for more complex and efficient structures. Number 2. Sustainability focus. Contemporary structure emphasize eco-friendly design and energy efficiency. Number 3. Global influence. Increased cultural exchange leads to a blend of international styles and local traditions. Number 4. Parametric design. Computer algorithms generate complex forms, pushing the boundaries of architectural possibility.
Good day. This is the difference between contemporary versus postmodern architecture. Postmodern, eclectic mix of historical style, often playful and ironic, bold color and ornament element. So, reject modernist principles. So, sa atin naman, sa contemporary naman, it emphasizes on sustainability, innovative use of technology, often minimal and functional, and bless various style and approaches.